everyone, and happy 4th of July. Today's project is going to be an adjustable dog collar, and it is going to definitely be themed for the 4th of July. This is an extra bonus collar. I already did 2 collars for the 4th of July last month, and I'll leave those links below if you are interested in seeing them. So for this project, as I said, it's going to be an adjustable dog collar. I will be using a Thane adapter. If you're not familiar with a Thane adapter, I'll leave a link below. I show you guys how to make your own and where to get your supplies. For the cords that I'm going to be using today, I have Imperial Red hooked up to my double cow's hitch. If you are not familiar with the double cow's hitch, I'll leave a link below. I show you guys how you can set it up for a adjustable dog collar like the one that we're making today. I also show you guys how you can do it for the quick release buckle as well, and how to set it up on your jig if you're not familiar with that. All that is in the same video. It's a pretty short video, and I will leave that link below for you guys as well. So again, for the double cow's hitch, I have Imperial Red. I'm also going to be using a second Imperial Red, as well as electric blue. I have electric blue, silver diamond, and I have a white, and all of these cords are 550 paracord. The first cord that I'm going to be adding is the electric blue silver diamond cord. I am using a paracord needle. If you don't have one of these, you can melt the end and it'll create a hard cap, so you'll be able to push it through your double cow's hitch. What you're going to do is you're just going to go right in between the 2 cow's hitches. So you can loosen these up a little bit to make it a little bit easier to get through. And you're just going to go right through these 2 cow's hitches, just like that. Bring it to the other side and bring the middle to the top of your work. For the next cord that we're going to be adding is going to be the other Imperial Red, and what you want to do is you want to fold your cord exactly in half, and you'll have the half part will make a loop, and what you want to do here is you want to stick your loop right down your ring. So you're just going to put it right down the ring, and you're going to grab your loop and bring it right in the center of the 2 cow's hitches. Take your loose part of your cord, the top up here, and bring it down through that loop, and then you can pull it. Don't pull it super tight just yet. Your cord that you just worked ends up making a single cow's hitch. Next, you're going to take your white cord and you're going to put your white cord through that cow's hitch, just that one. Bring it to the middle at the top of your work, and you can tighten everything up. Okay, once you have it nice and tight, I do suggest double checking your measurements just to make sure that nothing moved around. You can also roll up your ends of your cord. It does make it a little bit easier to work with. Because I'm working with 2 separate red cords of the same color, I rolled up the one that I did my double cow's hitch in a small bundle, and then I rolled up the one where I did a single cow's hitch in a larger bundle. That helps me differentiate which ones I'm grabbing. And once you have all that taken care of and everything is nice and tight, we can get started. So I'm going to be starting off on my right side. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to take my smaller bundle of red on my right, and I want to go underneath this first cord on my right, right up the middle, and then over this second cord on my left. So basically you're just going right up the middle and then over. Next, I'm going to take my smaller bundle on my left side and I'm going to go underneath the cord that I just worked. And I'm just going to do the mirror image here. I'm going to go underneath this first cord that is on my left now and go over the second cord on my right. So I'm just, again, going right up the middle and then over. Then you have a little triangle. Next, I'm going to take my diamond cord It's the blue and silver diamond, but I'm just going to call it the diamond cord. I'm going to take the diamond cord on my right side. I want to go underneath all of my work and come right up the middle and then down this loop that I just made on my right side. So take the one on the right, go underneath, right up the middle, and then down this loop on my right. Next I'm going to take the diamond on my left and I'm going to go underneath all my work, right up the middle, and then down this loop that is on my left. Just go underneath, right up the middle, and then down that loop. Now we're going to add our electric blue cord. What you're going to do here is you're going to take your electric blue cord and you're going to go right under these two middle strands, just these two center strands. So you're just going to go underneath and you're going to bring the middle of your cord to the top. Once you have it to the middle at the top, you are going to place them in between the red cords. I have a clothespin to help me hold mine, but you just want to have them in between the two red cords at the top. Next, you're going to take your white cord and you want to find these two horizontal red cords that are right in the middle. You can pick up on those. You're going to take your white cord on your right side. You're going to go over those two horizontal cords and around, and you're going to come straight up the middle. Just go over and around and then right up the middle. You'll be on the left side of your working cord. You can actually just drape that down. You're going to take your white on your left side now, and you're going to go over and around and again right up the middle. Just go over and around and right up the middle. So now you have your two cords, white cords, right in the middle. Next you're going to take your red on your right side and you want to go to the right of your white cord and find those two horizontal pieces again. And you're going to go over and around and you're going to go out your right side. So you want to go over and around and then you're going to come out your right. Take the one on the left now and go all the way to the left of your white cord. Find those two horizontal pieces again, and you're going to go over and around but out the left. I'm going to go over and around and out the left. And then you can tighten it up. Once you have that nice and tight, what we're going to do first is we're going to take our blue cord on our right and we're going to go to the right with it, and then the one on the left will go to the left. The two center cords, which are the white ones, will go to the top. And now we can begin to weave again. So I'm going to be starting off again on my right side with my smaller bundle of red. And I'm going to go underneath this first cord on my right, right up the middle over that second cord on my left. Take the smaller bundle of red on your left side, go underneath the cord that you just worked. Underneath the first cord on the left now, right up the middle and over. Now I'm going to take the diamond cord on my right. I'm going to go underneath all of my work and then right up the middle. I have this loop here that I made on my right. I'm going to go down that loop, take the one on the left, go underneath, right up the middle, and then down that loop on the left side. Now we're going to take first we're going to find those two horizontal pieces that are in the middle again, and we can lift up on those a little bit. Now the way you're going to work your cord now is you're going to go all the way to the right. That's your left cord. And then your blue is the next in line. And then the white we will not use on this weave. So we're going to take our red larger bundle, and we're going to do what we did with the white on the first weave. We're going to go over and around and then right up the center. So go over, around, and right up the middle. And you can drape it down. Take the one on the left now and go over and around those two horizontal red pieces and then up the middle, and then you can drape that one down. Now you're going to take your blue on the right side and you're going to go all the way to the right of your red cord that you just worked. You'll find those two horizontal pieces again. Take the blue on the right side, go over and around, but go out the right. Go over and around and out the right. Take the one on the left now and go all the way to the left of your red cord that you just worked, and you'll have those two horizontal red pieces. You're going to go over those and around and out the left with the blue on the left cord. So go over and around and out the left. And now you can tighten it up. Once you have it nice and tight, we can start that weave all over again. What we're going to do first is we're going to take our white that is at the top of our work. We're going to take the one on the right and go to the right. Take the one on the left, go to the left. The two center cords now are the red cords, and we're just going to lift them up to the top. So the center cords, the red, white, and blue, are going to be alternating, and you'll always have to put two cords to the top that won't be worked in that weave. So I'm going to again start on my right side with my smaller bundle of red, and I'm going to go underneath this first cord, right up the middle again, and then over. Take the one on the left, the smaller bundle, go underneath the cord that you just worked, right up the middle, and then over. Next I'm going to take my diamond on the right side, and I'm going to go underneath my work, right up the middle, and then down this loop on my right. Take the one on the left, go underneath, right up the middle, and then down this loop on my left. And if I sound distracted, I am sorry. I just noticed that my wedding ring is not on my finger, and I have no idea where I could have lost it. And I just noticed it during the weave. So I do apologize. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we want to find those two horizontal pieces in the middle. You can pick up on those again. Now we're going to go all the way to our right, and it's going to be our electric blue cord. We're going to go over and around and right up the middle. So go over and around and right up the middle with the one on the right. Take the one on the left now and go over and around those two horizontal pieces again, and come up the middle with that cord as well. So go over and around and out the middle. And you can drape those down. It does help draping them down a little bit. Next I'm going to take the white, and I'm going to go all the way to the right of my blue. Find those two red horizontal pieces, take the white on the right, and then I'm going to go over and around and out the right. Now you're going to take the one on the left, and you're going to go over and around and out the left. So you want to go all the way to the left of your blue, and then go over and around and out the left, and then tighten it up. And once you have that tightened, you can start again. Take the red and put the one that is on the right, put the one on the left, lift up those blue pieces, and you are right back now to the very first weave that you did. So you're going to take your red, smaller bundle, go up through the middle and then over. Take the one on the left, go underneath, right up the middle and then over. Take your diamond on the right side, underneath your work, right up the middle and then over. Take the one on the left, go underneath, right up the middle and then over. Find those two horizontal pieces, go all the way to the right, that's where your white is. You're going to go over and around those two horizontal pieces and up the middle, drape it down, take the one on the left, go over and around, and then come up the middle and drape it down. Now I'm going to take my red on the right side and I'm going to go all the way to the right of my white, find those two horizontal pieces, go around them with the larger red and out to the right with the right cord, take the one on the left, go all the way to the left of that white cord, go over and around those two horizontal pieces, out the left and then tighten it up. So I went a few more down so you can see a bigger portion done, but this is what it's starting to look like. And I'm going to continue this weave all the way down the collar, and when I get to the end I'll show you guys how I do my tie off and what it looks like when it is completely done. Alright guys, I am at the end of my collar and I took it off the jig, and now we can weave in these top cords that are coming directly out of the top part of your collar. And I did find my wedding ring. It was in Watcher's bed. Must have fallen off when I was petting him. Don't really understand it. But I did find it, which is good. Make sure that all your cords are laying the way they're supposed to be laying. They're not crisscrossed in any way. What we're going to do is, I am using a paracord needle. But again, if you don't have one, it's okay. You can melt the ends and push them through. So I'm going to be starting off on with my red on my right side. You have a small hole in between your two cow stitches, and you're going to be putting both of your red cord that is coming on the top part of the collar. Maybe. You're just going to push that through. There we go. And I will do the other red cord as well through that hole. So the next cord that I'm going to work is the white on my right. Now you have a gap in between your cow's hitch and your work right here, all the way to the right of your work, and you're just going to put your white cord through that gap. And you're going to do the same on the left. And then you will do the same with the blue cord. You're going to go through that gap as well. And I think I might need a paracord needle. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your right blue cord and you're going to go to the right of your white through that gap. And then on the left side, you'll just go to the left of your white through that gap that you just went through again. Once we have that done, we can cut and burn. And I'm going to start off on my sides. This is a pretty thick collar. So I'm going to start off on my sides, and I'm going to go about half an inch up with the red and the diamond. I fray them out, and now I'm going to melt them and then squish them down. So I'm going to start with the top one. I'll do the bottom one now. Try not to let it catch on fire, it does happen. I'll do the same for the opposite side now. Okay, once you have the sides done, we can start on the middle cords. And I am just going to start on my left side with the blue. I'm going to cut it the same length. I'm going to fray it out. And then I will melt it and squish it down again. If you keep the other ones long, you can get them out of the way while you're doing this part. Next I will do the white, and then I will do the other white, and then the other blue, the same exact way, and then I will do the red on top of those. So I'm going to do them all one at a time so I can hold the other cords out of the way. I'm going to cut them and burn them and squish them down the exact same way as you've seen before. Alright, once you have that complete, you can use your collar as is. You can hook up your adapter and be on your way. I am going to be putting a little bit of Gorilla Glue on my ends just to give it a little bit of extra security. And I use clear, non-foaming Gorilla Glue. I do this on all of my leashes and collars. And you don't need a whole bunch. I'm running really low. You're just going to put it on those melted areas. And smear it around with my finger. And once this dries, I will show you guys what it looks like with the biofilm attached.